zit, dames en heren. We hebben zo lang uitgekeken naar dit moment. Eindelijk dan toch Ben Folds in het huis. And the crowd goes wild. Ben Folds, so nice to have you here.
Good to be here.
Up till now you have always ignored Holland on your tours. Was that by choice or was it just coincidence?
I think I ignored most of the world.
Oh, so we shouldn't take it personal then.
No, I shouldn't take it personally, no.
And the new album, it was Super Sunny Speed graphic. It's
You got it right.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
And by heart. But it was all of the tracks were first released on iTunes.
Yeah.
And were really huge on the internet. Why did you decide to put it on the album after all?
Because I wanted a copy of it. Because it was just on everyone's iPod.
And your CD-ROM burner was broken.
I was afraid that it would never be represented on a real CD.
Okay, and now it is.
Yeah, now it is. Mission accomplished.
And we have this contest. It's called the Vloeker van het jaar, which means a cursor of the year.
The Flugelhorn contest.
Sort of like that, yeah. And we want you to be our first foreign nominee for most of your songs, because you're quite. You are really relaxed about using the word fuck in your songs. But especially in Bitches Ain't Shit,
yeah,
the remake. Why did you decide to do the Dr. Dre classic all over again?
I just thought it didn't have a melody.
Mm-hmm.
And that it would have been sadder with a melody, so put a melody on it, and it was sadder.
And it's sort of a sweet song now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bitches Ain't Shit, you're gonna play it here today?
Yeah,
later
yeah.
on? This is the first. It's sort of a world premiere on the radio, because no one has asked you to perform it live.
They don't ask me to play that in the United States.
Why not?
I don't know. It has something to do with, maybe it's too much freedom. I don't know.
Guys, you're sitting over there as fellow musicians, the andere muzikanten van Ben Folds. You're sort of grinning in the corner. What do you think of Bitches Ain't Shit being played on the radio here in Holland? Is it a big thing, or? Yeah. Don't you think? Doesn't it make it really, really cool? Learn to Live With What You Are is the single now. Personally,
well, that's the edit.
That's the edit.
Yeah, Learn to Fucking Live With What You Are. It's the real song.
Which is huge on the internet.
Yeah.
And there's always someone fucking cooler than you.
Yeah.
Which is also a fantastic track. And it's sort of like a signature track, I think, for you. Because is it difficult? Do you make a lot of effort to be so uncool?
To be cool?
Yeah, or sort of uncool.
To be uncool.
Because I think you've made being uncool up to sort of an art form.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I think in my business, there's just, it really is the business of being cool, but everyone can't be cool. Mm-hmm. So that's just, I would figure that there's an elite, 1% that's allowed to be cool, and then everyone else has to be uncool. So my idea was if I catered to the uncool, I would probably get a 99% share of the marketplace.
And so you did?
No, it didn't really happen that way, but because I think that everyone wants to think that they're cool.
But there's always someone cooler than you.
There's always someone cooler.
In the end. But probably no one uncooler than you.
No, at least not in this room.
Well, I wish I'd be, because I think it's really cool to be uncool. One last question: is it right that you were 27 when you started, when you really became a professional musician, or is it just something I shouldn't believe?
No. That's when I got my band together. And before that, I was waiting tables. I was riding my bike a lot. There was a particular kind of chocolate chip brownie I used to like, and stuff like that.
You were just.
It was exciting.
It was stuff like that.
Exciting years.
And whereas on your school reports when you were a little boy, already teachers said Ben is making strange sounds with his mouth, and this has been going on for way too long now. So there must have been something in there back then.
I just wonder if that teacher knows that her quote, that's called I think it was called a pink slip or something like that, or if it had some name, you got this write up. Mm-hmm. So I had, my mother has a huge stack of these little pink pieces of paper from the teacher at school. And they say stuff like that, waving his arms and hands through the air, pulling imaginary string out of his head today.
And they used to report all that?
Oh, yeah. I sat, this doesn't come across on the radio, but I sat in a class like this for about 3 days once.
Ben is nu, ik zal even beschrijven, hij heeft zijn onderkaak naar voren geduwd en draait zijn ogen weg. En hij heeft zo dus 3 dagen in de klas gezeten. And what did the teacher write on the pink note then?
I don't remember, but when I finally was let back in the class and she'd saved a place for me in the front, I didn't make the face until I sat down, and then I made the face again. But it hurt my jaw. It did permanent damage to my jaw.
But was it worth it?
Yeah.
Of course it would. Please, if you would go to our hallway and play.
Please go to the hall.
Please go to the hall. Just to remember your teacher.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And be sent to the hall.
And if you would please play Learn to Live with What You Are.
Yes, we'll play the edit.
Yes, please do. Dames en heren, Ben Folds met zijn koffiekop, want daar is hij niks te beroerd voor, naar de gang. Met de mannen. En je kunt het even zien op 3fm.nl. Onze speciaal ingevlogen piano neemt hij nu achterplaats. Dames en heren, Ben Folds live op 3FM.
On the radio now?
You are.
Oh, which one? 3. Sorry. Is that us?
That's you. Take it away, guys.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you're already there. The whole country is just breathless.
The whole country is changing their channels. How's this?